It's been some time since I've streamed. Okay, so... Oh! Stream Elements is working. That's new. Usually it doesn't work. So, I think I finished most of the stuff. I'm not really feeling very good, which is why, I mean, partially it's also to, like, stream when I feel like it, but, I got, like, my teeth done recently, so it's, like, a little bit harder to talk right now. But I hope I'm not making kind of a pathetic excuse, but anyway. Mostly just been like, sleeping and stuff, so. I like passed out, you know, around like the other times when I was streaming because I was too tired to, you know, start, so, and I've been trying to distance myself a little by like not, you know. Oh, is it on slow mode? No. I wonder if Stream Elements, like, because I recently updated some of the terms of, like, how it works. Like, more censorship and stuff. I don't think, like, swear words will, like, you know, be as bad, but, because that's fine, you know. But I did recently, like, update my chat so that Stream Elements would auto mod, so that might be like a part of it. Oh, how bizarre. Okay, hold on, let me fix that. Yeah, it must be a side effect of, yeah, probably. Always something new to learn, I guess. I swear something goes wrong every time that, like, I, like, stream. God, I'm sorry, I'm so spaced out all the time. Anyway, how bizarre. I mean, I was using Stream Elements to show the chat on screen, so... Huh. That's bizarre. I think I did recently change, like... No, it's okay. Thank you. It's just kind of a weird side effect of something. I don't want to, like, overshare anything, but, you know, I'm not even really going through anything, so I don't know, but sometimes the depression just kind of hits and I need to pace myself. It's a weird thing balancing anxiety and depression, like trying to take care of yourself but also not, like, you know, doing nothing, like working and also taking care of yourself, balancing that out. I think sometimes working can be taking care of yourself in a way, though. It feels really weird talking right now, because I'm gonna mute my bot for now. Yeah, it feels weird. It's like... Oh, I forgot. Is the audio okay? Okay, thank you. Just a usual disclaimer before I start things, content not for younger audiences, etc. I'm just gonna very quickly put that on screen and just move on. But anyway, I'm like, I was, ever since I finished the last stream, deltarune has just been, like, on my brain. Like, I've talked about this before, but, like, it's literally all I can think about. I'm like the kind of person who tends to disassociate a lot, so it's hard to put my thoughts into words. But I really, really like this game, like, a lot. So, I'm like, I'm like, all I've been wanting to do is stream it, but also there are days where, like, I don't feel like streaming, but I'm also like, deltarune. So it's just like, anyway. I'm just gonna get into it, you know, just kind of like, you know, do a chill stream, get like a snack or something if you want, it's whatever. I'm a little all over the place. I got, like, this is less the reason why I've been away, but, like, I'm mentioning it in case I sound weird on stream. I recently got retainers, so it's like, anyway, stuff just kind of feels very achy right now. Like, I don't want to overshare, but it's just like, it feels weird, so it's like I'm getting used to, you know, kind of like talking, and stuff. I've been trying to, like, take painkillers occasionally, because honestly it's not that bad. It's just like the first 2 days when you get, like, braces or whatever, or retainers, is always weird, I think. I'm going to close something real quick. No, it's okay. Just like a weird thing, I guess. But not you, but like it's a weird thing for me to like, you know, be off braces, I guess, because I've been on them for like, I don't know, like a couple years now, like 2 years. So it was nice while it lasted, but now I'm back on something. So no, you're okay. If you think about it, everybody's like kind of a weird thing. I don't know. I lost like 2 viewers. They're like, bro, stop oversharing. No, it's fine, I don't mind. Deltarune. Oh my god. I really love that intro. Like, I never explicitly said it, but like... Oh, I just realized I never checked to see if I was like... Oh, wait a minute. My B. I might have to redo this whole section because I never... I left, like, in the middle of, like, you know, the boss fight where I was supposed to lock in. So I have to redo this segment. Just realized I forgot to specify. I might even just like edit this part out for the VOD, just because it's me replaying this section. And I feel like it's like more in the moment. It's just like, oh, that moment is still so cute and bittersweet. Then again, I say that about everything. Yeah. Speaking of like the really cool sprite work, okay, yeah, it resets your health. Ouch. Might want to brighten the light thingy. The darkness gives you a long gaze, which slithered like a snake. Okay. For a moment, you felt your heart being gripped. Oh god, I suck at this attack. Well, my B. Ouches. The ground shudders. A swarm is coming. Oh, I forgot you can just heal the party. But you need 80 TP, so it's like... It's kind of a risk-reward thing, I think. And getting caught in the cycle of healing over and over. Out of curiosity... 32, yeah, so it would probably just be better to, like, you know... Do you get caught in the loop of healing, or...? Okay. Heals 160. I'm just gonna, if it gets any worse, I'll heal next turn. Although I'll probably heal Ralsei because his health is like the lowest. I'm just really bad at dodging. Like if that's like one thing that's common in my deltarune playthrough. Okay. Ooh, okay, we're getting closer. For a moment, you felt your heart being gripped. Okay, I keep reading like the flavor text and then I'm like, oh. 5 Chris. Oh, wake Chris. Better heal. Might be. Bro. My god, Susie's. Maybe I should save the TP. Okay. Oh my god. I just realized that I did like the freaking unleash thing and I didn't attack it. There was no point. Okay. Also, I apologize in advance for my bad gameplay, because like I suck at attacking as well. Okay. Might dual heal. Yeah, it really does feel like a risk-reward thing, because its effect goes down every time as well. But it also like heals the entire party, so... Darkness flows. A swarm is coming. Yeah! One sec. Thank you. Okay, let me fix this real quick. Super intense moment and I'm like, la la la. It's also part 6, and there is no stream category. Deltarune. Thank you. Alright. Okay. This will take a couple tries, probably. So this is probably gonna be like a lot of the stream. Ouch. Oh my god, Ralsei is so low on health. Am I using the items too much? I feel like I am. Ouches. Okay. Ah! Almost there. Okay. Fuck. This is so RPG though. I love it. Oh, I should have like changed the equipment before. That way they could have like better attack as well. Bro, I should have thought of that. Okay, Ralsei is almost dead, but like, even if he's dead, I guess you could heal him on the next turn, so. Oh my god. Chill! Fucking, oh my god. We almost got it! Keep taking down its shield, Chris! I don't think I got that dialogue before, so I'm just gonna read it now. Alright. On one hand, that heals everyone, but also it gets less effective, and I think as the fight gets harder, it'd probably be a good idea to... Alright. I'm gonna have Susie defend, but I'm gonna heal Ralsei and Chris, because I think like they all need to be up in order to do the unleash thing or whatever. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. Also, sad. Or whatever. Anyway. These freaking... The Titan's hands began to move once more. Oh my god, Susie's gonna die, hold on. Bro! Got no fucking chill. Okay, I think can tank it like one more turn, although... Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, we're running low on items. I'm just gonna tank it. I say that, but I am really bad at dodging, so... Yeah, they're almost dead. They're all really low on health. Fuck! Okay. But like, when you can, you kinda gotta. So... Alright, you and... I'll use the leftover TP, maybe. Oh, but then... Okay, so you literally can't heal all of them. Ralsei has the most health, although, like, currently, but like... in general, Ralsei has the lowest health, and usually is the targeted one because he's the healer, so it's like... strategy, I don't know. Probably should save all the TP I can get, but... Oh, and I didn't attack. Oh my god, so cute. Alright, okay, okay. My god! Oh my god! Okay, yeah, bad idea. Okay, Susie's attacks are usually the most effective. But maybe while its defenses are down, attack, because or else you'll heal, like, during the... Ah! I never gotten that before. Well, I guess they might all die. Fuck. I'm gonna lose. Okay, well. Might be. It's over. Alright. Before we do anything. That turns down the defense though, which is so important. Fuck, okay. Well, I'll probably stick with this because it has like 11 defense, but the attack is still pretty high. Wow, Ralsei actually has the highest attack that he could have. Oh wait, that's not Ralsei. God, I'm so tired. Okay. Oh, but some of these improve the defense. I didn't check all the other items. Okay, hold on. Hold all the horses. Whoa! Okay, that greatly increases the attack, but the defense is really low. Does it matter though? Because it's like already kind of... I don't know. Generally, like, the secret boss stuff does amplify a lot. I mean, there's no harm in doing that, so why not? You can see my Steam notifications. God. Okay. I'll have to... Okay, Power Band increases her attack, but also increases defense and magic. I'm just gonna... Cause like this... This one has really strong attack. Maybe I'm just like... Cause at the end of the day, no matter how much like I do for the equipment stuff, at the end of the day it's like entirely a skill issue on my part, so I should probably just get into it. 40? Wow. That's really low defense. Okay, anyway. Well, that increases the attack a lot, but lowers the magic. 17 is still pretty high. Oh, whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna go in. Spooky. Dang, I'm kinda hungry. It feels really bizarre because I'm like trying to do the ASMR kind of chill vibes, but also this is a very intense like game moment, I guess, like, so I'm like fucking, oh. Like this is so cool, like this right work and music and like everything, so. I'm just brain tired, you know. But if I were able to express myself, I'd probably be screaming. So. Alright, they're getting one up. Not looking in! I walked into it! Oh, I think you have to be in between one of the thingies, okay. Oh yeah, I have all the items back, okay. Alright, Ralsei's low on health again, and last time I tried to like tank it, it got really bad. Granted, it was during a really bad attack, but like, I mean, what's the harm, right? Did I miss? Yeah, I think I did. Better to be early than late, probably. Okay. Oh, sure, you can go. You know, oh, I'm your boss and I'm very angry. Go draw if you want to. Okay. I'm not very good at being bossy. Yeah, Ralsei dies ASMR. Like fucking. Okay. It's scroll failure ASMR. You get to watch me like struggle to play video game. I joke, but like this is kind of why I don't tag the deltarune streams in ASMR. But granted, I'm still trying to keep the comfy vibe, so I guess it's like, I don't know, it's weird. I'm just gonna. Susie has like really strong attack. Oh, everyone's dead. Hold on. Is there any 16 TP? Oh, but Ralsei needs to be alive. Okay. If I can like survive this next turn, I'm just gonna do the dual heal. Granted, that's pretty like sadly ambitious for me because I'm really bad at dodging still. It's just like that sometimes, you know? Ouches. I should brighten the light thingy. I'm angry. Wow, I'm so angry. My god, Ralsei's gonna die, hold on. He's so cute. I should not be focusing on that right now, but I was just thinking, aw. Bro, I'm so zoned out. Oh my god, I am not locking. Oh my god, Susie's gonna die. Ah! It's fine! Okay, I don't want to like use items too much, but I'm just like... Ah! Okay, maybe if I can tank it again. I feel like I haven't learned anything from the last time this happened. Bro. Okay. Oh my god, you're so mean. The last time I tried to tank this, it was really bad. And tacking, like, while you have that is so important, but it's also, like, me not being, like, not, you know, knowing how to dodge really damages, like, the chances. 115, 160... You know what? If I could, like... Okay, having one person be okay, though, would probably be a good idea. That way, like, you can tank it and then heal everyone. But then you would have to use more items anyway if all of them got hit, so it's like... Either way, you just end up using a lot of items. Blah, 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 blah. Bro, I'm so indecisive. Fine! Okay. I will mostly fight, but I will keep Susie alive. Because video game. Okay, yeah, Relsey's dead. Well... And Chris is gonna die. Ha 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 ha. See, I ended up having to use a lot of items anyway, so... Bad idea on my part. Okay, well... Oh yeah, but they heal with every turn, so it's like... I would tank it, but like, you know... I'm bad at dodging. That's like... Probably like... the main problem with like a lot of... like why I keep failing boss fights. It all comes down to me not really dodging very well. And honestly, this is unrelated. I actually think, like, that's a demonstration of, like, how... Like, not to say that I have anything to do with it, but, like, I'm just rambling while I can. The gameplay is so well connected, actually. Like, I'm being genuine. Like, it's so well thought out, actually. Like, even though it's, like, simplistic, I actually really like the gameplay of Deltarune. I'm just gonna heal Relsey. And try not to die this time. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I'm in danger. I could just like do this. And then, oh, but that takes up so much TP. Ah! But then if I don't like survive that round, I'll be all out of items and it'll just be like kind of, you know, screwed. So I did not strategize that very well. Ever since I did that one move, it all just kind of went really bad. So bad strategy on my part, but I could defend again. And then if I tank it, then it might heal over time. Oh, it has to be like with whichever one is okay. I see. Got it. Well, that didn't do anything. My bee. They're gonna die. Okay, I might just want to like restart, but I don't know, it feels kind of lazy. Alright, I'm probably screwed, but I'm just gonna go for it anyways. If you could heal Chris, then you could do the heal thing, and then you could gather enough more like TP to do the unleash thing. Okay. I was like, okay, I'm sorry for like rambling out loud a lot. I'm just like, my brain is so scrambled and I have to like process it, I guess. Oh shit, Ralsei's dead. Well, that means I can't do the thing I wanted to. However, I can do the other thing. Oh my god, so low on health. Not locked in at all. Dang! I think there's seriously something wrong with me because during that attack I thought that like the little orbs looked like chocolate raisins and I was like, I want chocolate raisins. Why? I feel like the stream has like this energy of like content warning for smoking. I'm not high or anything, but I feel like the way I'm talking this stream, like, it gives the energy of someone who's high. Like, I'm just like fucking zonked, I don't know. Well, it's over. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. You know what? Yeah, sorry, that's like my friend on Steam. My bad. I've actually never heard of that game before. Streamer has friends, not clickbait. So silly. Okay, I need 80, okay. I forbore. Okay, which thing is... Oh yeah, by the way, if you heard like loud thuds, I honestly apologize. I thought I should have like thought about it in hindsight, but like there's like fireworks going on, I think. It's not even like the day that it would usually happen, like where I live, but you know, people can be kind of chaotic sometimes, so if it gets to be a problem, I might just stream on another day. Just a content warning for that. You might hear like loud thuds occasionally because people might be doing fireworks or something. So my family isn't doing it, but because we're all introverts and probably neurodivergent, so loud noises, and also other reasons that I won't get into. I kind of like how the little specks look like stars in a way. And I really like just like, I hope it doesn't sound like I'm just like saying words, but like I really like things that are like cute and spooky at the same time. So like the little, I don't know. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Anyway, the cute and spooky thing, like I love the little like biting things that get you in the attack box. They're like weirdly cute in a way, but also really spooky at the same time, which is not the point, but I'm just like I don't know. Wait, why did I defend? I should have attacked. My bad. Well, now I'll have to waste a turn healing if I don't dodge. Alright, Ralsei is also really low on health, but I might wait until it gets worse and then, yeah. Just like save it for a turn, maybe. So spaced out. I'm not dodging this very well, like at all. Oh wow, yeah, everyone's dying. It could unleash, but like... Okay, well what's the harm in like holding it off? It's not like the TP changes, right? Like the game doesn't punish you, but it's also like... If you heal, you're just gonna lose health anyway, but at least it's like you're at a higher... Okay, yeah. Scarlets are these two. Wait, I should have healed Ralsei. Alright, my bad. Because then, like, you can get all the attacks from all of them, so it's like... So it does more damage. Okay. Well... I'm just gonna do it anyways, I don't... Oh my god, they're both dead. Okay, hold on. Hold the horses. It's over. It's so Jover, oh my god. And if I had like kept them up for longer, they would have been like able to... Okay. Probably Jover, but I'm just gonna attack anyways while it's vulnerable. Over. Yeah. Okay, well... Okay, while we're here... I'm going to... very quickly, like, go get some, like, chocolate milk and stuff, just for, like, the comfy vibe. I will leave some music and stuff. See here. That was traumatizing. Might be weird with the game audio overlaid, but... Oh, but if I leave here, then... Alright, well... If only there was a way I could, like, mute the game audio. Hold on. Oh, I don't think I can. Alright, well... it'll be like the sounds of wind for a while, but I will be back. I just realized that one of the first things that happens in chapter 1 when you go into the dark world is you hear like ocean waves or like wind or something. And now it sounds like this again, and it's like the section with all the eyes, and this is like the Titan or whatever that's like associated with it. I didn't even realize that. I'm probably reading into things and it doesn't mean anything, but I'm just like, oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some chocolate milk. Oof, I feel ill. Okay. I'm back. So, I got some chocolate milk as well as like lighting a candle. And I turned up the fan a little, so I hope it isn't like too loud. But about the PNG tuber, I think her audio is very sensitive, so like because the fan was going off in the background, it would occasionally pick up the noise and she'd just go like so I'm also not wearing my retainer anymore because teeth hurt, so, and also I can't have it when I'm drinking like, you know, something other than water, so it's less painful to talk now. I mean, that's not why I got it, but kind of like an extra thing, I guess. Anyway, deltarune, thank you for being patient. Ooh, I'm lagging. Okay. This music kind of goes hard. I'm dying. Okay.
Oh, I hate this attack.
Oof, if I was gonna attack, you know, you'd think that I'd actually try to aim properly. Why do I always, like, self-roast on stream? Like, I wouldn't roast anyone else but myself. Part of habits, I guess. My bad. Nice. Like, it's funny because, like, with other people, I'm like, no, I don't want to roast you. It's okay. But, like, when I try to, like, roast other people, I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry. And, like, what I'll say is, like, something like, you are a human, you know? Or something like that. And it's like... But then when it comes to myself, I just like, I'm looking for those insecurities, you know? Okay, I say insecurities, but when it comes to funny deltarune game, I don't actually care that much. Although this game's really cool. I don't have any brain cells left. I feel like sometimes when I stream late at night, I sound like a Tumblr text post. Oh my god. I thought if I could focus on talking it would help with my dodging, because then I'd be like stimulus and it'd help me lock in more, but like I think it just distracts me, but I'm like, I want to stream, so I'm like, ow. It's okay, I'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, this is, I'm gonna try to like not use as much items after that. I say as I probably will get hit. No! Hey Titan, can you be nice to me? That would be very cool. By the way, your sprite work is very cool, and I'm not just saying that to butter you up. I actually think that. I mean, okay. I need to heal Chris. It'll be vulnerable on the next turn, so. But I don't have any TP. I said I wouldn't use any more items. Okay, well, this is the issue when you can't lock the fuck in. It's just gonna be like that. Okay, after this turn, I gotta... Bro, keep shooting chocolate raisins at me. Listen. Oh, that was so late. Okay. I'm not locking. I think there's like 3 phases. Tumblr jump scare. This is why you need Ralph's to exist, because then dead. We're healing. Everyone's dead. Okay, I say that, but actually they're all just really low in health. Next time I stream this, if I'm like not able to beat the boss in time, I'm just gonna like probably try to skip through like the intro part before I start streaming. That way I can just be like continuing where you left off. Well, I think Susie's down. Ooh, cool. Okay, they're healing like every other turn, so hypothetically... The thing is, I can't lock the fuck in, so it's like, there's not really much I can do. Bro! Okay. Oh my god. Chocolate milk. I like completely lost the ASMR voice for this stream. It's just like kind of the blunt voice now. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. They gave you like more items, which is actually really cute and nice. Yeah. Okay. Out of curiosity, is there like a save point here? Because that would be very, very cool. And then I wouldn't have to redo the section again. Nope. Okay, well. We just lock it in. Keep walking into them. Gonna turn up the volume on my end. If I can ever find the thing. Well, this boss fight kind of goes hard, actually. I did not gather enough TP. Oh well. I just realized I made them defend when I probably could have gotten in more attacks or whatever. If I don't dodge properly, I might have to spend a turn healing. Good place for them to... Okay. I need to like... Because it follows wherever the soul goes, so maybe there's like a spot I should go to when... Like I'm not doing very well with that specific attack. Oh yeah, I can do that, I forgot. Wait, why did I do that? Not everyone was that low in health. I could have just used an item. And the effectiveness is lowered now. Oh well, my bad. Ouches. I'm not dodging very well right now. Oh, I should have healed Susie as well. Okay. Fuck. That's why. Well, that's karma. I could. If I were to heal them both after the attack move. But that would mean that I would have to lock in for both, and this is usually where I die. Oh my god. Oh, okay, well.
One second.
Okay. Oh my god, I keep walking into them. This music kind of goes hard. I know I said that already, but I'm like... Okay, anyway. I'm being embarrassing. Ouches. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Ugh, forgot how much that attack did. Oh, it's still down. God, this attack is... Okay. This part is like super hard because... I'll try not to be too loud. This part is super hard because it's like... Okay. After getting hit by that, it's like you're so low on health, but it's also like... You don't want to miss the opportunity to... I'm not gonna risk it. Every other time I did risk it. Although Susie can tank it a little bit more. Because she's got like more health. Because she's like... Oh, is it over? Oh my god. Did we do it? Is this like a second phase where it gets like more pissed or something? Hey, wait! What's it doing? Oh, shit!
It's regenerating.
What? Do we attack it? I don't... Okay. I guess we'll do that. Oh.
Hey, Ralsei, how do we stop it?
I don't know.
Maybe if I actually got like the...
It seems we were only damaging its outer shell. As long as the inside is intact, this battle will just keep... I suppose we just have to keep on fighting.
Whoa, what?
What are y'all giving up for?
Oh my god, old man!
You're not out of ideas yet, are ya?
Old man, I thought you were...
I was looking for a change of scenery, but this is a bit ridiculous. Come on, let's get this fellow.
Yeah!
Your soul is shining. A new act appeared. Actually, while we're at it, let's, your soul shone on the old man and Susie.
Not bad.
Right. Still, we've only harmed the outside.
Then you know what to do, right?
Chris, I got an idea. But, you're gonna have to put your life in my hands. Kinda literally. Damn, what am I asking for? We both know I got this, right? Let's go!
Press C to throw.
Nah, screw it. Get dunked on.
Yeah, Gerson, oh my god. Yo, this sprite work goes crazy. Sorry. This is so RPG. I love it. I'm so normal about this game. Okay.
We did it. Hey, Chris, what's the deal with that red heart thing? Is that your... Wait a sec, the old man! Come on, we still gotta talk to him.
That was a hard-hitting question. Poor Chris.
Chris, you're alright! I can't believe it actually worked. We actually defeated a Titan. If we can do that, then... Chris, where's Susie? Susie, wait!
Oh, he looks so horrified. The last prophecy, the story's end.
No. Susie, stop!
Oh shit. And then, when all hope is lost for the tale, the final tragedy unveils. What? To save the world, there is only one way.
Susie, don't look! Susie, I'm sorry!
Shut up. The hell are you apologizing for? You're worried about that? Seriously? this stupid prophecy. Like something like that would happen. I wouldn't let it happen. Chris wouldn't let it happen. And obviously you wouldn't let it happen. So, why wouldn't you laugh? It's just stupid. So stop crying, okay? Everything's gonna be alright. Hey, Chris. Let's go seal the fountain, okay?
Oh, I am so sorry for yelling into the mic. Okay, I'll try to be more careful next time. Maybe I can try lowering the VOD audio.
Susie, she's a really, really nice person, Chris. How can she be so kind? How? I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry I didn't say the whole prophecy at first. I thought if I said something different, if we did something different, if we were just kind enough, perhaps by the time we got here it would change. But no matter what we do, our fate is already decided. Sorry, don't look at me. I don't mean to always make everything about me. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Everything's okay, Chris. Look, I'm smiling. Chris, you... I'm scared. It's getting harder and harder to just stand there smiling all the time. To be the one pretending I'm not afraid too. But being with you two, the more I'm with you two, I realize friendship isn't just about being happy all the time. It's something far, far greater than I could have imagined. I want to believe again. I want to believe it can change. That there isn't just one ending. Susie's hope, her naive hope. It's infectious, isn't it, Chris? So until we see fate with our own eyes, let's believe too. Chris, you can go to the fountain now. Susie's waiting. I think... Chris, you were cool when you played the piano earlier. There's a lot of themes of unconditional love, I think. Like they're also lonely. Only then will the worlds be saved.
Hey, Chris. Can I tell you a stupid dream I have? No matter what, I want to keep being friends with you, or I'll say.
Like, I might be like half, like the way the crying is coming off is like joking crying, but I'm actually sobbing for real right now. Like, I my brain won't let me, but like internally I'm like, oh, it's so sad. Okay.
When the sun comes up again, I want tomorrow to be the same as yesterday. And the next day to be just the same as that. That in the end, we can always go back to the way things were before. You don't have to say anything back, Chris. I know. You're thinking the same thing. Aren't you, dumbass?
Susie's smile, which seemed to defeat everything, shined on in front of you, and for a moment, it was as if all the darkness had been blown away. As if in imitation, your soul began to glow. Animations.
Toriel? Hey, Knight? Chris. Was Toriel even... Let's just go.
Oh my god. I'm at a loss for words again.
It smells nice. After the rain.
The bench is wet. Shouldn't do that. Was it over here? No. Looking for something. I remember it was somewhere. Anyway, I really like this song. I think it was over here then.
hear that? No. Sounds like someone's playing a song out there. You know, on the other side of the lake. So, do you mind if I... Chris?
Oh. I have not danced the jitterbug like this in ages.
Well, you aren't bugging me, so jitter away.
Why didn't the skeleton have anybody to dance with? Because he had no body to dance with.
Good one. Not only did you totally botch that joke, but I'm dancing with ya, so it doesn't make any sense.
Are we, interrupting something?
Oh, Chris! Snoozy! No, you are not interrupting anything.
We were looking for you at church, and...
Sorry. I cancelled choir practice today due to the rain. The weather was so bad and... Oh. Chris, Susie, have you met Mr. Sands?
Hey,
Oh, Susie, did you want to stay over again? You could just sleep in, Azriel's bed. Oh, she's drunk. Chris immediately leaned their head down.
I think I gotta be going, actually.
Oh, alright. See you later, honey. I mean, Susie.
Later.
Is Chris used to being Toriel, like, being drunk? Chris, is Susie okay?
hey, she'll be fine. I'm sure she'll figure it all out. Meanwhile, let's get back to business. Chris, what about you? You want a party?
Chris, party, board games.
Hey, we don't gotta just do disco dancing, kid. We can play some brand new music, too. How about we pump up the tunes?
Pump up the tunes, pump the tunes, pump the tunes. Oof. Chris, where are you going? You're going to bed already? There are pancakes in the fridge if you want them, dear. Good night, honey. Oh. That's a lot.
We aren't gonna let that happen. Right?
Chris. Don't forget, Chris. You promised. What is this? What? Oh my god! Okay, it's over. Okay, wow. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad! I'm sad it's over, but I'm also like, God. Okay, I need this music. Shit got real in this chapter. Wow. Okay, God, the writing was so... This is gonna be in my brain for so long.
Well done.
What? This is back. Hold on. What?
The halfway mark has been attained. But it is still waiting. How much longer now? My deltarune.
Okay, I'm gonna end it on this screen. Just 'cause, like, it's one of my favorite works of, like... I just really love this screen, just like... Also, I don't think I've heard this track yet. Oh yeah! I've been, like, playing nothing but Undertale and Deltarune for so long that, like, I low-key did miss playing, like, other things, but... I mean, it certainly was, like, you know, really fun, though. Like, it was, like, I didn't mind it as much because I love this game, but I'm also, like, I could go back to playing Scribblenauts and stuff. And, like, other things like Minecraft or Animal Crossing or Tomodachi Life. Not gonna lie, though, I'll probably be thinking about this game for a really long time. Wow, I don't even know how to put this into words. Like, okay. As much as I love this screen, I'm going to... Sorry, I've always loved this, like, screen, like, at the end of the chapter where you can continue. Just, like, the fountain and just, like, the shading and stuff and their silhouettes. It's just so... yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the music real quick. I think something that broke my heart a little, just while we're, going fresh off the ending, Chris and Susie were wanting to make sure that, Chris's mom was okay. And I love Toriel. I love her so much. She's like one of my favorite Undertale characters, so this is nothing like against it. It's more just like character analysis, I guess, and kind of heart-wrenching. Toriel didn't even really seem to think about like where Chris was. Like, they were out pretty late. I mean, maybe she knew that they were out with Susie, but there's like a lot of, like in chapter 2, I feel like Queen, there's like a video that I saw that went more in depth with this, but yeah, yeah, that was, I wasn't sure what to do earlier. I was like, just as long as they don't say anything like too, whatever, but, I mean, it's fine, I guess. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go for, because this is also the music that's on that screen as well, but I really, really like it. Okay. So, they say that Queen is sort of like a metaphor in a way for like the parental relationship of every character, like Noelle, Birdley, Chris, Susie. And in the case of Chris, Queen sort of like is very dismissive of them, but also sees them as a source of comfort, but she doesn't understand them. And I wonder if that's like sort of like based on some of the flavor text in Hometown, which I want to get to when I do like the streams where I do secrets. It's gonna be a while before I do that though, just because I already have a lot of deltarune VODs to upload, so. But, so I'm gonna take a little break from deltarune for a while. Maybe like focus on some other playthroughs, but gosh, if like people are welcome to like exit if they don't feel like it, but I'm just gonna spend the rest of this stream rambling about the game if that's okay, just because I just and like, okay, the bond between the main three is like so bittersweet, heartwarming. They're all such lonely characters, and I really like how they're all characters who feel kind of misunderstood or struggling with identity or feel very isolated, and they're still kind of there for each other, and kind of understand each other, like they're a source of comfort. And that one scene with like Chris and Ralsei, God, that I was like trying really hard not to cry, because that was just like so beautiful. And then another one of my favorite scenes from this chapter was when Chris played piano. Like they did that completely on their own. Another thing that I also think is like really bittersweet and beautiful is that Chris hugged Ralsei on their own. Like, this wasn't, you know, often, like, and I think, that line, it's okay to not smile, I feel like that really resonates a lot with Chris as a character as well, and Ralsei, like societal pressures. I'm kind of just talking out of whatever now, but I kind of interpret Chris as like a very neurodivergent coded character. And I also headcanon them as selective mute, which is like mostly just headcanons, but there's like a lot of kind of like, you know, quiet kid, weird kid energy I get from them, like as a character. And it's interesting, like, Ralsei has this like character struggle where he wants to feel like an idealized version of himself or a source of comfort for everyone by being perfect, like a parallel to Chris, who is sort of depressed and given up, and from what I've heard from some flavor text, like used to try to fit themselves in, but it was like they weren't really, you know, understood or loved for who they were. And the only people that they really truly did feel close to, they have a really complicated relationship with, like Azriel and, you know, Toriel, and, you know, stuff like that, or Noelle. And I think I really love Chris and Susie's bond too, like they're outcasts, you know, together, like, and I think it's just really beautiful too. Like, I'm just like kind of gushing a lot, and I don't mean to sound overly sugary, but anyway, I just think like cause like, I don't know, they kind of remind me of like this song by Cavetown. Sometimes I have trouble expressing my thoughts, so I'll think about like songs or art that I like and like correlate it in my brain to like figure out how I want to describe my interpretation of the character. They remind me of the song Home by Cavetown specifically, and I don't know why, like it just kind of gives the vibe. Like they're a little bit more edgy, but like just like the song is all about sort of, I think like, because there's this theme in deltarune about like, because I feel like Undertale has this theme of like, you know, kindness, and like trying to be close with everyone or try to understand them, but deltarune almost has this theme of, you know, not being close with everyone, but being close with those who you truly care about. And I think that resonates in a way, especially when a lot of things are temporary and not permanent. And it really feels special in that way. And it's really bittersweet. And it almost feels rare for all the characters too. And I love just like the themes of rebellion with Susie's character. She's very protagonist energy, I think. Ralsei's got a lot of like living for other people. I mean, which sort of in a literal sense, like designed to be a source of comfort. But I think it's kind of beautiful how he sort of finds himself with Chris and Susie. And it's not just for the sake of pleasing them or making them happy. Maybe it started off as that, but it actually feels... And I think like he genuinely loved them always from the start, but you know, it starts to feel like a real, I don't know, like a real unconditional love thing. And God, like that ending scene where like, I mean, God, I think like another thing that's really sad about deltarune and like Chris is a character, they're like what, 14? And like, God, that's such a horrible time in your life. Like, God, I remember middle school was so awful. So like, imagine like being fucking possessed and stuff. Like, bro, that's crazy. But I think it's like the themes of like struggling with like mental health and stuff. I mean, this is all kind of like more my own interpretation, I guess, and I don't want to act like I know everything, but I do feel like there's a lot of themes of mental health in Deltarune and Undertale, with depression and like, you know, content warning, but like trauma and stuff, so. And it's like there is this struggle, I think, that like mentally ill, like, you know, weird kind of queer teens might go through. Maybe not exclusively queer, but speaking a lot from like some how do I phrase this? Because I don't want to overshare on stream. Kind of like being a mentally ill teenager in a complicated household. That's like a kind of a very resonant experience, I think. I'm like really rambling. I don't know how to put my thoughts into words. I find that like often in that situation, you might have parents that just want to make you happy, or think that they can fix you, you know, like that's the immediate response. Content warning for talking about like parental struggles and like family, you know, mental health problems, but or like I guess trauma correlated to that. Like the feeling of like wanting to have that nostalgia and people close to you again, but also like growing and changing yourself and feeling misunderstood by them too. It's like, I don't know, it's a really harrowing feeling, I think. And like I think it's like, in a way, it almost feels like you're more close to someone when they don't expect you to just be happy, like someone who can stay with you when like you're crying, or especially in the context of family. Yeah. And I love how like although Susie is like rough around the edges, like she just has a lot of compassion, you know, and particularly close with Chris, someone who also feels very like misunderstood by people. And like there's a lot of themes of like inevitability and like hopelessness, I think, but it's like, I don't know, it's nice that they have each other, you know, despite that. Especially when, like, the narrative itself is hopelessness, like the prophecy and the player and stuff. Like, I feel like their bonds are, like, the core of Deltarune. Like, what it's really about, you know? One of my favorite scenes as well was, like, the sort of spooky scene with, like, the little angel doll and like all the Suzelle stuff at their house. And like the stuff with Chris was like horrifying and so sad. Anyway. And I loved all the insights of like near the end of chapter 3 with like that flashback. That was one of my favorite parts too. And I mentioned this before, but the music is just always so nice, and like I love how it captures the emotion in the scene while simultaneously sort of captivating you. Like, I just really love that about Toby Fox's music. And I also really love like how well animated and expressive the sprite work is, while simultaneously having that like nostalgic old game art style. It scratches the it scratches the brain, you know. So like there's a lot of I think on the topic of like the mental health thing again, there's a lot of like focusing on the end goal of getting better rather than like just letting yourself feel, or it's okay to not be okay. Like sometimes you just need that space, I guess. And it can be really hard, especially with like depression and stuff. And like there's a lot of stuff about like just finding things that are comforting to you, or just like about the memories and the time that the characters spend together. Like it's like such a major part of it, you know. So it's just like, and like the bond between the main three characters is like, it's so RPG, but it's also so well written. Like I love that. I love the bond like with Chris and Susie and Ralsei. It's so like, I just love it so much. And even if it's like kind of like a slow burn, like I kind of love that about it. Like as it starts off in the first chapter, seeing how the characters grow and change throughout it. And I think like with the other mental health thing, Noelle is an interesting thing, like with that concept, because I feel like she's like kind of following that ideals while feeling very suffocated, and working really hard. And like, I think that's why she really likes Susie, because she's so rebellious or honest with her feelings. And Noelle like values emotion and stuff a lot, I think, because she's a very, I don't know, I feel like she's a very repressed character. Like, while simultaneously trying to give that empathy towards others. Yeah, it's chalk. Think about it, like chalk is just like a really long, like crusty marshmallow, but it doesn't have like the soft texture. It's like, you know, concrete. I don't know. You know, I might be losing my mind. Oh no. What's glue tack? Hold on. I see. Oh, blue tech, I see. I'm so sorry. Colloquial, okay. Yeah, like time zone or a different place and stuff. Oh no. I think I know what this is. Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's horrible. Oh no. Did you ever see, like, I don't know if this is like just a thing where I live, but there's like, I'm gonna change the music, but in a sec, but like where I live, like I would always see like old gum like on the ground, you know, just walking, and it would be like these, you know, sort of like sunburnt, like year-old gum that's like, I think like gray or black, and it's like melted into the cement, especially around schools. It was like this weird thing that I would see in like a bunch of sidewalks all the time. I don't know if that's like different in other places, but like where I live, I see a lot of that for some reason. I was just like really confused when I was younger. I was like, I don't know what that is, but you know. Can't hit the high notes, or any note for that matter. I guess I said that Noelle is like a repressed character, but like, I don't know, there's like a genuine softness to her, but also, I think like has that part of herself, but it's like, she also likes weird things, or anyway. No, it's okay. I'm probably gonna switch to the drawing screen real quick and maybe get comfy as well. I'll be right back. Going to adjust the setup. Okay, it reconnected. Okay, the stream cut out for a sec. I don't think I've ever heard of, No! Oh, okay, I thought it broke for a second again. I'm gonna tag this and just, you know what, actually I'll probably have deltarune spoilers, so that might be a bad idea. I'll just keep it in the same tag. Whoa. Anyway, so ooh, this is the wrong key. Hold on. Oh, it's reading somewhere else. I don't think I've ever heard of those, but that's really cool, actually. I really like this one cover of It's Raining Somewhere Else, like, with lyrics. And although I, like, prefer instrumental versions, I really, really liked this cover by, I think, a YouTuber named Saf. Like, her voice is very melancholic, I think, and I feel like it really fits the song. And I also really like how the lyrics go with it. But, like, I think it's really interesting to see people, like, express their creativity that way. Anyway. Gonna do thicker line art for this one. Anyway, It's Raining Somewhere Else is like one of my favorite songs too, so it's really interesting. Sorry, I realized I stopped talking. I think it's like a spade, right? I wish I could like say my thoughts about the characters, but now my brain is too scrambled. I get kind of worried about it sometimes, cause, which is like my own fault. I started like focusing on like drawing and then I was like, oh, I'm tired. But like, where's Jar in this place? Hold on, I'm gonna do this. I think I just worry like sometimes that the way I'm phrasing things is like too argumentative, so then my brain is like, ah, stop talking. or I'm not able to like represent like my actual feelings very well, so I'm like, I mean, that's not the only reason I'm quiet most of the time. Honestly, I do it because it's like more comforting, or like I'm more comfortable with it because it helps me introspect and stuff and get lost in thought. It's harder for me to hear my thoughts sometimes when I say them out loud. I don't know. I worry sometimes about like coming off as like not very observant, but I think if you're focusing too much on how you look over what you actually want to say, it this is completely unrelated. I'm just like, I can't stop thinking about deltarune now, but I guess the thing is, in my head, it's like I don't think of things like argumentatively. Like I think more, I tend to like think more introspectively, or I guess it can kind of be both, but how I personally feel is like I tend to think about things more like perceiving, I guess, than like a definitive kind of thing. Like it's sort of gray, which I guess can also be like part of arguing, but I don't know, it's weird. Brain tired, you know. Or I guess you'd probably mean just be honest, you know, which is probably a good idea. Sorry I started getting kind of defensive. I'm trying to work on the line art by like maybe adding more shading into the lines, or however you say it. Not really sure how I want to draw them. Thinking about how, I think what I really like about how deltarune is structured is, oh, I guess I already said that, never mind. It's interesting because I think Rousey kind of says a lot like about controls and gameplay mechanics, and I wondered for a while if that was because he was like, it was like he was the tutorial, or he knew things like about the prophecy, like for example the cage thing. I wonder if he knows about Chris being possessed, but it's like kind of bittersweet because I think he's actually bonding with Chris now. Like and I think that's like, you know, he might be kind of scared in a way, almost. Like the ideals is sort of a deflection, or something familiar, like it's inescapable, or forcing himself to smile. I think it's kind of beautiful, just like how the slow burn of like their bond and stuff. I think he has glasses, right?
such a lonely character. I think my favorite characters are probably, just while I'm on the topic of it, probably Noelle, Chris, and Susie, but I really like a lot of other characters too. I don't know, I like angst, so... And I really liked Susie's, like, character development in Chapter 1. Oh, I just realized I gotta check something real quick. I would love to start doing Minecraft streams again. There's like local pies. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I haven't even drawn his arms yet. Also, his head is facing this way, so... I'm trying to practice drawing real say because I don't draw them as often, so I was like, I should draw it. I really like how Noelle as a character is heavily connected to nostalgia and like those close with her. And she's sort of trying to find this compassion or I guess sort of warmth with people, but also feeling isolated from them at the same time. But I guess it's also kind of because she's also an isolated character. Like, you know, she doesn't have friends that, like, she genuinely feels close to, really. I mean, she has friends with, like, Chris, but I feel like they've been through a lot. And it's, like, sort of hard, I guess, for them to be close again after a lot of stuff that they went through with deaths in the family. So it's like... what do goats look like? I'm just gonna give him sweater paws. Okay, that's a lazy excuse to avoid drawing hands, but like I low-key just want to give him sweater paws because I think it's cute. Although I should practice drawing hands though. That might look a little drawing.
like how she's connected to like warmth and like comfort, but she also likes like spooky things like video game glitches and like horror and stuff. I just really like that about her character. And I do think it is sort of complicated and like there's this like sort of pressure to speak up and like be who you are, but then when you do try to like do that, like they hate you or like they try to suppress you. It's a very weird feeling, I think. Like they only, I think there's like this theme of like wanting people to be like there's a lot of themes of like not wanting to be a burden to your loved ones, I think, like with Chris and Noelle. I'm probably overanalyzing things like a lot, like I'm probably not at all making any sense, but I don't know, I'm just saying words at this point. But like, I don't know, I feel like, sure what this essay looks like. I also kind of lost my train of thought. I really like how a lot of people draw the characters. Like it's so expressive and stuff. I'm actually like kind of like sad because I have trouble like figuring out like how I want to draw things a lot of the time. I mean, I guess that's kind of part of the nice stuff about it though, because it's like you have like a way to sort of experiment with it, I guess. Like get creative with it and you can like draw them over and over until you're like, oh okay, I think this is how I wanna draw them. Sometimes I don't like how stiff and blocky my art style looks. I don't know. I gotta work on that. Actually, I don't even know if I have like an art style. I'm like kind of just figuring it out. I mean, okay, sometimes I think what I want my art style to be is like the kind of art style that you'd see in like an old 2000s like Tumblr post or something. Like 2000s internet nostalgia, I think, is like kind of what I'm going for. But yeah, so like I'm not really sure what that looks like sometimes for like my art though. Like, sometimes I vibe with it, other times I'm like, For example, with my thumbnails, Thank you. Yeah. I think, like, I like how I draw, like, on some of my thumbnails. Like, I really liked I think it was, like, Undertale Part 4 or 5, which I, like, changed it to, like, I think that's kind of what I want my style to look like, so I've kind of been, like, clinging to that drawing lately, like, making it my background and stuff, which I hope isn't, like, weird or jarring, but, like, I really, really, like, I'm not, like, saying this to pat myself on the back, because, honestly, it's still a crusty drawing, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm also, like, I just really like the pixelated, airbrush with, like, the dark blue colors and, like, rain. I don't know. I think it's, like, I need to feel like my art kind of, like, resonates somehow. Like, not, like, a whole lot, but it just feels sort of like, oh, that's comforting. I kind of like making stuff like that. I don't know. I have this problem where, like, I'll really, like, because I have this hobby where, like, I'll look at other people's artwork for, like, a really long time, and I'll just be like, oh, I like this style, but I also like this style, so it's like, finding my own art style is just a weird sort of thing for me sometimes. I'm like, what do I want my art style to look like? Okay, I drew Ralsei. Whoa. I still have no idea how I want to draw Chris. I think I want to make their hair, like, kind of raggedy. Like, okay, I don't know how to describe this. Like, not super fashionable, but also, like, kind of edgy, like, teen, like, emo energy, I think. But also, like, kind of, I don't know, like, kind of comfy vibes at the same time. I don't know why I'm using these terms. Like, okay. Sometimes I look at, like, other people's art and it's very, like, the way they interpret the sprites is, like, they'll do some interesting stuff with, like, the color palette. And, like, I've seen a lot of different ways of, like, how people will draw Chris's hair. Because it's, like, the sprite work is, like, because it's, like, such a nostalgic sort of smaller, like, art style, I feel like you can interpret more about, like, what they would look like, but it's, like, still has, like, a baseline idea, which is something I really like about seeing different, like, art of the characters. Also, I made their head way too big. Hold on. Like, not, like, fashionable grungy, although it's, like, maybe it's trying to be like that, but, like, kind of, like, messy fringe, like a sign of, like, not really taking care of not really taking care of themselves, like, kind of energy. I like how, like, some character designs kind of, like, tell you things about, like, you know, like, their personality or, like, backstory. Like, Susie's clothes are, like, very ragged and edgy, I think. Like, sharp edges and stuff. And, I mean, Ralsei is literally, you know, fluffy. So it's, like, and I think, like, yeah, that's... I like how it's, like, even though it's not always, like, you know, perfect, or they're kind of unsure, I just like seeing like how, you know, like the subtle sort of like character stuff anyway.
Thank you.
I've always been the kind of person who gets like multiple sneezes for some reason. It's really bizarre. Okay, their torso is facing like a different way than like where their head is, so that makes the drawing look kind of weird. Okay, hold on.
Ah!
Okay. I think I'm probably gonna end the stream here because I'm starting to get kind of sleepy, but
I haven't been sleepy the entire stream.
I mean, that's literally like my whole thing, my whole brand or whatever. I say brand, but honestly it's like this channel is more of a hobby, so I don't know, like I'm not profiting really, and I don't really want to, if I'm being honest. I kind of like that this channel is like more of a comfy hobby thing, but I guess what I mean is like how I brand my channel, I guess. Yeah, like, yeah, image, I guess, like kind of like how I make my channel out, I guess. Like it's like, you know, sleepy, comfy vibes. It's like, I say like I'm sleepy, but I'm like, I'm always tired, so. Anyway, sorry. Thank you, everyone for tuning in. My next stream will probably just be like continuing off of this one playthrough that I haven't been doing for a while, so I'll try and make sure to get back to it. Thank you again, and I hope that everyone is able to sleep well and stuff. My PNG tuber is tweaking out right now. Yeah, see you then. Thank you. No pressure, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, good night.